Hi everyone, my name is Ikushimimo Daniel, and I welcome you to Dankushi Analysis. I upload video on SQL, Excel, and Power BI every week. So if you find any of my video insightful, kindly do well to follow, like, and share. Thank you very much. Today we're going to be talking about a V-lookup and H-lookup on Excel spreadsheets. If you have this kind of data that deals with an employee name, department, and the scores, and you are being told to find the remark and grade, here you are going to be having a data table array that's going to have the scores and the grade and the remark. This data table array is for V-lookup, and this other data table array is for H-lookup. The H-lookup just means horizontal, and the V-lookup just means vertical because it's arranged vertically. So we can always use a function, a formula that goes with V, which is vertical, and we can always use a formula that goes with H, which is horizontal. So to carry out this analysis, you go to your remark, press your equals to V-lookup, it pops it, it brings it up, it's pop up, double click. Once you double click, it has an instruction in here which says lookup value. The lookup value is the value in which we want to search for. The value where we want to search for an insight is basically a specific value so that we can replace it as our remark, maybe F or D or C or C plus or P. So that is where we want to search our values from. So, and the value where we want to search from is scores. So we can do this in two ways. You can always click on the cell and drag down, or we'll press the cell, then press Ctrl Shift down. It goes to the last digit on that table. Then we'll press Ctrl. After then, you can press your comma, and after your comma, you can press Ctrl navigation off. Then you're back to your formula. So from here, the next thing is table array. You know, I said earlier that the table array is this table array that we're given here, which we have our grade and remark from. So there's something we call an absolute referencing. Absolute referencing means that we want to make the reference to continue on each cells, because by the time we are done with this formula, we ask it to fill it up by flash fill or auto fill to other cells. So by the time it's going to other cells, it will maintain that absolute table array. It will not change. It will not change. It will not change the table value. It will not change the table value. It will just be going. It will just maintain that same table value, but other cells will change. So how do we go about that? We can do it two ways. We can click on the first cell, then drag it down, or we press our Ctrl Shift, navigating right. It takes us to the end of the table array from the right. Then you navigate down, take us to the end of the table array downward. Then from there, you have it here. Then you can press your comma. And after comma, the next instruction there is column index number. Column index number means on that table array. Oh, sorry, before we do the column index number, I said we're going to put that table array on absolute. How do you put it on absolute? You just press F4. When you press F4, it puts all the table on $sign. Let me do it once again so that you can see it. I pick this, put it here, and I press my F4. You see that each column from the beginning of the column to the last column, it carries a dollar. It starts with a dollar and ends with a dollar, just to let you know that it is an absolute referencing. So then we have our comma. Then the next instruction is column index number. So column index number is a particular column number on that table array. If we check our table array here, we have just 3 columns, which is column 1 is score, column 2, which is I, is 2, and column 3 is remark. And we want to check for remark. So we need to get our instruction, our result from remark, which is column 3. So we put 3 in there. Then we put our comma. Then it will now give us the last instruction, which is range lookup. Range lookup has 2 functions, 2 drop down. The first one is true approximate max. If you want to use true approximate max, then it means that your scores here is not on range. That means it is not exactly the way it is on your scores here. You know, we have 33 on this course. We have some other range here on this course. We have 96, and which we do not have here. This score is just on range 0, 50, 65. So there is no exact number of this course that we have here. So that is when you use an approximate match. But if it is as exact as this, that you have 33, all the digits we have here, 98, then we pick the false exact. But because we have it as range, then we pick true approximate. So once you pick it, then you close your bracket, then you press enter. Once you press enter, you can see it has filled it up to the down. So if you check 33 now, you check it on this place, 0 to 33 is fail. So starting from 50 to 65 is D, is D. If you check this 98, now 98 falls on 95 to 98, so 100, which is distinction A. So it fill it up like that. So you do the same formula for your grade points too. You press your equals to V-lookup, your lookup value. I told you it's the same thing. Control Shift down, then you press your comma, then Control up. Then the next thing is your table array. The table array is this. You light everything. Then you put it on absolute value, then you comma. Now your column index for the grade is no longer 3 because we want to find it now. We want it to bring us that grade from column 2. So here now we're going to be having it as column 2. Then we have our comma. Then it asks us if it's true or false. Same. So we know that it is true because it's not same match. So we have it this way. We double click, then we close our cell and press enter. You can see that it has filled up all the cell with the function. So F here is fill, A is distinction, P is very good. So if you now want to do the same function in H-lookup, what you need to just do is just change the value from V-lookup, the formula from V-lookup to H-lookup. So it's now be equals to H-lookup, lookup, you double click. Once you double click it, the first instruction here is lookup value. Our lookup value still remains this score. Press our Control Shift down to have it, then we'll press a comma to give us, to go to the next instruction. Then we'll go. The next instruction is our table array. Now we are making use of this table array, which is this one. We are not using this one any longer because this is what we have for our H-lookup. So we highlight everything to the end. So once you highlight it, you give it absolute by pressing F4. So press F4, then your comma. Then it will not ask you here now. You see the instruction here has changed. On grade, when we're using VLOOKUP, it was column index number, but now it's now row index number. So row index number means that which row exactly do you want these results to come from? So, and we know our grade point is on row 2. Row 1 is cost, row 2 is grade, and remark is row 3. So we'll now put 2 here. Then we'll put our comma, then we'll ask if it is true, match, or exact. Then we'll put our true there. Close it, then we'll press enter. Once you press enter, you can see that it's same function, it's same result as this. Fail. It's just the formula that is different, but it's same result. So whichever one that looks very nice and comfortable for you, you can use and to make your work very easy. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video insightful, kindly like, follow, and share. Thank you very much, and God bless you.